Hi, this is Bob. Today we're going to do another type of car repair. I have a broken mirror, side view mirror. Somebody hit it, and I've had it duct taped together, but it's fallen apart. I bought a new mirror. It wasn't that expensive. It's time to do it. You can see here's the mirror. It's kind of floppy. It's broken. So this whole piece is going to come off. And we'll do that from the inside and get this replaced. We're going to have to take this inside panel off. It's got a speaker in here, but also has access to the nuts in there. This should pop off. So I believe there's a couple clips right behind there. So yeah, that came off. Came off rather easily. As you can see, there's some bolts here. Those will hook into the new mirror. So next thing to do is to take those two bolts off. I called these bolts before. I meant these are nuts to loosen off these bolts. And those wanting to do this home, this is a 10 millimeter socket. So those should come off pretty easily. And we will be careful not to drop the nut down into the door. That would be an excuse to cuss loudly and get upset about that. So I almost dropped that first one. Let's be careful here. Yeah. Put those in a safe place. Now the mirror should come right out. Don't worry about breaking it or anything. But we do want to make sure that it comes out without breaking anything on the car. I was trying to repair it, I realized I missed a nut. So once we get this one off, it should come off pretty easily. I should have looked more carefully at the original mirror to see that it had 3 posts on it. You see now that will slide off there easily. Now when that comes out, we'll also see there's a wiring harness here. That's where we're going to connect the wiring for the new one. I have the new one here. I've checked to make sure the post bolts coming through will line. Here's a new wiring harness, and we're just going to dry fit it in here and make sure it fits well. So yeah, it looks pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and start slipping the nuts on loosely here, just to kind of hold it in place, and we'll go back and tighten with a wrench in a moment. What I'm going to do first, before we tighten it up too much, is I'm going to check to see the wiring harness and the wiring works. So we're going to go ahead and do that. It didn't really give us much room to pull this harness out. It's pretty difficult to do, but we'll see if we can get that. It did. It went in there pretty easily. So now that we got that in there, let's turn the car on and test it. What we'll do is we'll test the controls to see if it works. Well, we saw the mirror move when we tested the controls, so now we can take our wrench and tighten up all the sockets again. So let's go ahead and do that. Now the nuts are tightened, we'll go ahead and reattach the panel with the speaker. You see you got this one clip that has to go in the hole there. So make sure that lines up well. And give it a swift kick with our fist. And it's in. So it's like we now have a nice breakaway mirror again. So that folds up. Nice breakaway mirror. Well, that's all there is to it, changing a side view mirror. It looks a little intimidating, but it's actually pretty easy once you dig in. Well, good luck, and we'll see you at the next repair.